Good morning everyone, this is BookNerd 19 and I'm going to be talking about this book, Keeping Faith by Jodi and The Children's Act by Ian. So I'm going to talk about this book first, which is Keeping Faith, and the book title has a pun in itself. The main character, the little girl, is called Faith, and it's with keeping faith in the mother's life, and also keeping faith is also about believing in yourself. So what happened is that Faith, the main character, is caught in between the struggle with the mother and the father because they are having a divorce. So both of them want the custody of the girl. Then the mother, when she was fighting the case, her daughter started suddenly experiencing unexplainable, extraordinary things. Like she started having stigmata on her hand. If you don't know what stigmata is, it's the hole on your hand when Jesus died on the cross. So although it talks about God, but this book isn't very religiously related. So don't think that I hate religion. I am an atheist, so I'm not gonna read this book. But this book has a very interesting twist because so when both parents start fighting for the custody of the girl, when the parents start fighting for the girl Faith, she started showing all the signs of being Jesus, because she would have bleeding on her hand, and no matter what medical treatment that she received, they don't respond. The stigmata doesn't respond well. And then as the mother continued the court proceeding against the father, she ran into a guy called Ian, and Ian was a man who is very famous, who is I forgot what's the name they call it, but he is somebody who go on TV and get interviews and try to refute all the claims of people being stigmatized, or people being born as the second coming of Christ or something. So then he became attracted to Faith's case because this is like a little girl, and if she can falsify that Faith doesn't have a real stigmatized on her hand, then he's gonna be famous. So he started approaching the mother and the daughter. The mother felt the need to run away from what was happening around her because she feel like that's the only way she can keep faith. Her husband hired a very, very good lawyer, and she doesn't have the money to do so. So the interesting twist came when Faith got really, really sick. Her stigmata got worse and worse, and she was in hospital all the time. And even the husband filed for an injunction to prevent the mother from approaching Faith. However, Faith did not improve. So in the end, I'm not gonna actually tell you what happened in the end, but it is a very magical moment. It's almost like this book, it's not it's real in some sense, it's also not real in some sense. So I would recommend this book because not only I love her writing, but I also like how she gives it a twist in the story itself. The second book is sort of religious related too. It's also about law and also about religion. This book is about Fiona, who is a high court judge, and she is renowned for her fierce intelligence and sensitivity. But then this particular night, she's called on an urgent case. It's about a boy, a 17-year-old boy, who is refusing medical treatment because of the religious reason. but the treatment can actually save his life. It's about the transfusion of blood, and in that particular religion, which I forgot what it was, it's that you are supposed to listen to God, and whatever God wants you to do, then you are going to do. And transfusing blood, it's something that is not acceptable because you're taking away somebody else's blood and you contaminate your own blood in doing so. So then what happened? So then the boy, by refusing treatment, actually filed for emancipation from the hospital. Both his parents support this because they are very strong religious believer too. So they are very strong religion believers too. So what happened is that the court spent several days talking to the boy to understand his situation and what he thinks. So it's very interesting in that the boy is actually a very, very smart boy, and the judge felt like it was really wasteful that he's gonna waste his life and he's gonna die, because without the blood transfusion he is gonna die. The court judge, she managed to renew some new emotions and some feelings, some new thoughts to the boy. And then what happened in the end, you can read this book to find out, but it's very interesting in the way, because it's interesting in the sense that it talks about law and also talks about sickness, which is what I always look for when I read books. I look for a meaning behind the book. Asking me to read Harry Potter, I would rather watch the movie, but for some book I would rather read the book than to watch the movie, like The Fault in Our Stars. It's an amazing book, so it's so much better than the movie. So anyway, this is the end of the book review. I hope you like it, so be sure to check it out, these two books, and also subscribe to my channel if you're interested for more updates. Give it a thumbs up, and the information for these two books will be down there in the box below. So see you guys, and bye.